Hey, this is Wisconsin Halloween Haunter again. The video actually seemed to turn out last time, even though the quality is horrible. Last time you saw I did my best to show you how Vinny was made, and I'm just going to show you some of the store-bought props I got this year, because I got a few good ones. I think I got some good deals, and some not so good deals, as always happens. So let me scooch over here. I don't even remember what half of these cost, but I can give you an idea. Alright. Now first of all, the first thing is sitting right next to the computer here. A brand new fog machine. If I can find it in the viewfinder, there we go. Now this one really put me on it because it came with the remote control for it. Hang on here, let me pull that out. I know it looks kind of like a cell phone from the 80s, but apparently you can just use this. Hang on. Open that. I don't have the fog machine plugged in, but comes with the battery and everything. Has a 2,000 cubic foot per minute output. Has a pretty good sized tank. These, for whatever reason, these just black generic fog machines have never let me down. I've got an old one that I bought at Target a while ago that was called the fog machine or something, and that thing pooped out after about 2 years. Now it just barely spurts out fog. So these things, however, I mean, I bought one last year, and it works beautifully. Just tons of fog output, and the only thing is it doesn't have a remote control. It has a timer. The nice thing about either a timer or a remote control now is you can set them up anywhere in your yard. So I can easily fog up most of the yard without running lots of, what do you call them? Pipes. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Because like last year when I only had the fog machine with the timer and the old fog machine that hardly pumped out anything, I had just big, like I think it was 1.5 inch diameter pipes running all over the yard. It worked okay, but it was a huge pain in the butt to set up and take down. So with multiple fog machines, I can decrease the number of pipes. This is just a 400 watt fogger at, just 120. And the thing I like about these is they have metal cases. You can get them in plastic, and I think the other one I have is a plastic. But you just can't go wrong with metal for something like this. So anyway, I haven't even set the price yet. This was 20 bucks. Yes, 20 bucks for a remote control, wireless remote control fog machine. And it came with, I think this is a quart. Oh no, it's a pint. A pint of fog liquid. Also, I'm not going to walk too far over because my cord is short. Hopefully, it's way too dark over there, isn't it? Well, okay, I'm not even going to bother with that because you can't see it. But it's just, I got a gallon of fog liquid. It's called low-lying fog liquid. It's made for your normal machines, so I'll see how well that works. Worst case scenario, it doesn't lie low. Then this guy's kind of cool actually. It's just on a stake. I think he was 5 or 10 bucks. And you just, whoops, there we go. You just stake him into the ground like that. His arms are posable, but they're just down right now. And he lights up. Let's see if I can find the switch one-handed here. Hang on. What is that? Come on. There we go. I probably won't have the lights on, but it's kind of cool still. He glows different colors. It's pretty neat. I probably wouldn't have that on during the yard hunts. He's cool enough without it. Just made of plastic, so pretty durable. I know a lot of people have bad things to say about plastic, but I find it to be very durable. It doesn't get ruined if it happens to rain on your props. It doesn't rot like wood does. It doesn't dilapidate like cardboard does. I prefer plastic. I like foam too, but foam is kind of a big mess to cut. Now this guy, if anyone's scared of spiders, don't watch. This guy, huge spider, and it actually moves. This was $5. I think it was about 5. So let's see. I turned them on. Let's let them reset here. I accidentally set them off. Yeah, it's a loud motor, I know. Alright, well, we're waiting for him. Oh yeah. I don't know if I'm actually showing that right now, because I have no viewfinder on this. But I got a new motor. Sure hope I'm showing that. Yeah, there we go. It's a 4 RPMs, 4.4 foot-pounds of torque, 120 volts. It's reversible too, which is nice. Even though I don't have it wired to do that, it can be set to reverse. So that's the new motor for the Flying Crankos, because the old one is a Christmas gear motor that has stripped gears in it, and it doesn't work at all. Alright, let's watch Spidey. Now, it's set off by loud noises, so if I cough, it just drops. It's got about a foot and a half of line there that curls back up, then it automatically goes up, which is really nice. Oh, and its eyes blink too. So this would probably be categorized under a startle prop more than anything else, unless you're really scared of arachnids, but hurry up. It's almost there. Alright, so hang on. Let me turn them off. Alright, I have to be really careful when I turn them off, otherwise I'll set them off again. We have to wait for them. What else is there? Oh yeah. For some reason, skulls were really cheap this year. I got this guy for around $5. It's pretty realistic. It's pretty solid. It's made of plastic. It looks like it's life size too. Usually they're a lot smaller. Oh yeah, our local Menards had a sale on electric tape. It's 10 rolls for $4. Usually it's about $2 a roll, so that was pretty good. Just grabbed some of that. This guy. They have these every single year. I bought one of these about 5 years ago for a couple bucks. I bought this guy this year for a couple bucks. I just love these things. They're cheap, and you can use them, in a number of small props. Personally, I have one on a bouncing rig that makes them bounce. Works a lot better because the elastic's better on that one. The elastic on this one is actually pretty bad. But he bounces on it, and you can use them in drop props, have them drop out of the air, whatever you want, and since they're so cheap, you can't go wrong with just buying a boatload of them and just hanging them from the trees and stuff like that. Gives a really good effect. Now, I know these aren't exactly scary, but I just don't have the time to buy fencing, so I figured that just some fright tape, enter if you dare, or enter to have a happy Halloween, or whatever the heck that says. Each one of these is 20 feet. I think my yard's pretty small, so I didn't get many. I think I got maybe 5. That's 100 feet. My house is about, I don't know, 50 feet long, so that could easily do our whole yard. That's pretty much just for some crowd control, because we had 1 or 2 trampling problems last year with some tombstones and stuff. It'd be nice to actually have people kind of go between the tombstones this year through a path, because all the years we've been doing this, it's just been kind of chaos whenever we do this. So it'll be nice to actually have some form. Can't even think of the word. I can't talk tonight at all. Sorry. Have some form of, let's just say, decency or whatever, since I can't come up with anything better. Just control. There's the word. Some form of control, so that we don't have people going all over the place like we have before. This, you can probably hardly see it. The lighting is just horrible down here. This guy, I think this was $10 also. Let's get him in the light. Turn back. Again, it's made of foam. This one's made of foam and plastic. I like foam too, it's just harder to cut, I think. Turn them on. This is another one that has just kind of goofy lights on it. So I probably won't be using the display, but kind of funky. It'd certainly draw attention to the place. Just hang it kind of like that, I'm thinking, on a poster maybe. I just wanted to get a sign because that's one thing that we have not had ever in previous years, is a sign of all things. And there's one more thing I got. One more. Oh, how did I miss this thing? Say hello to Ghost in a Cage. And yeah, I know some of you out there are probably saying, well, why didn't I go and pick up some of those $30 skeletons at Walgreens? Well, I have no way of getting to Walgreens right now, so. But I do most of my Halloween shopping at Menards because it's just down the road from us. Same with Christmas. So say hello to Ghost in a Cage, even though you can't really see what the heck it is. The light is absolute crap down here. But anyway, so maybe I can get the light of them. So this guy was, I think, $25. He does light up. I'm not going to bother with that though because I don't have batteries in him. It comes with the cage, which is nice. I've been meaning to build a cage, but with school stuff and all that, I just don't have time to build a lot of the props that other people do, unfortunately. So, you know what? Even though it's just kind of floppy, hang it up at night, put a good spotlight on him, he'll be fine. It's actually pretty solid. It comes with mine. It's pretty solid. It's not great, but you know what? For 25 bucks, and I don't have to go through the work of the cage and everything. I think it's worth it for me. It's probably not worth it for any serious haunters out there. But this way I'll have a cage now. And I don't think there's anything else. I'm going to try and do a video about my flying crank ghost because he needs a rebuild desperately. I've been up all night. He needs a rebuild desperately. Come on. This is the one problem with doing these in the basement. You get the water and the furnace and everything running. But he's in desperate need of a rebuild. So that'll be another video, especially now that I have the new motor sitting right there on the table. I'll be able to do a rebuild. I just need to pick up the correct U-bolt for him. That's the only thing I need to do with that. So anyway, thanks for watching. This went a little too long. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.